The basis of the lectures really is conservation, and that's where I started. Our show, the basic one, is called The Unloved, the Unusual, and the Unknown Creatures, Introduction to Reptiles, Amphibians, and Invertebrates, which is bugs and arachnids and things like that. If you can appreciate the role of a tarantula and a snake and a lizard in the environment, maybe there's a chance you'll appreciate the rest of it. It's really a bottom effort to try to get people into the conservation movement.
My favorite animal to work with is probably Castro, our Cuban rock iguana. Again, because he's just got one of the most unique personalities of any lizard as far as convincing people that they aren't so bad. He's very placid. He walks around the store almost like a dog or something people always compare him to. But he's just always very stoic and never shows any aggression. It's almost like he wants to educate people, I'd say.
He is, a 4-foot-plus lizard who's very imposing looking. It looks like he'll take your hand off if you turn the wrong way, but he's so docile and so tame. So he's been our ambassador.
The main thing we want people to understand is that not all of them are dangerous. They're not out to get you. Reptiles in general do not want any part of humans. The majority of them, pretty much 100% of the species, are all scared of us. Mainly just try to get people not to be so anti-reptile.
You either love them or you loathe them. There's no in between, really. And we try to take people to stop the hatred part by experiencing them. And most of the people coming into the store are here because they're fascinated by them, but they always tag along somebody who's not. Just touch the animal. I don't want to do it, I'm afraid. Just experience it and try to break that myth. And that's really what I do.
A lot of people, I think, like to act more scared than they really are, just for the thrill of it, I guess. You don't have to love it, you don't have to own one, you don't have to, let them in your house or anything like that, but just not to hate on them is the main thing. They're not any more dangerous than, your household dog or cat or anything like that. A lot of them are still scared of them afterwards, they don't take it in, but a lot of them actually end up leaving here with a pet of some sort, so it's always rewarding to see that.
We get people from all over the country and the world who wish they had something like this by their house, and then some people who just driving by or walking in the door are already making cringy faces and going, oh, and yuck. And typically even those people we can convince.
About 2 or 3 years ago, we started doing senior citizens. The results have been fantastic. They got huge smiles on their face at the end. I got pictures of 6 people in a wheelchair with a 12-foot snake draped across them with grins from ear to ear. They never saw anything like it before.
Again, if you're afraid of them, it's okay to be afraid of them. Certain ones we've either been taught to be afraid of, or there really is a reason to, if so, just learn about them. Mostly if you're afraid of them, that they're also afraid of you. So if you just leave them alone and kind of give them their distance, and they'll give you their space.
Just like any other fear, it's because you're not sure that it's unknown. Most people don't have the opportunity to get up close and personal with a snake or a lizard. So that's what we give them the chance to do.
They're not all atrocious animals that are out to kill us all. They're actually pretty useful and very amazing creatures.